welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how I create content at home. So normally I have this camera on a tripod, but I'm going to be using the tripod for my phone to create some TikToks. So I'm going to kind of walk you through how I make content at home, because during this time it's not really incredibly safe to go out and shoot content. So I have been very creative at home. So we're just gonna show you what's going on here. So I am going to be making a TikTok based off of being a Hufflepuff. So I know I'm kind of late to that trend. So I have all the outfits laid out here on my bed that I will be using. And I also have this backdrop. So I made this copper pole thing back when I was a wedding photographer and I would use it for shows, but now I just use it as a backdrop, and I just get different color curtains and just hang them up. And majority of the time I'm only shooting like from the waist up, so having it shorter doesn't necessarily matter. So yeah, that's kind of what things look like. That's why I'm like facing this way, and I have my window here, so then it's giving me some good light. And I have a little tripod down here that I'm gonna put the tripod on to hold my phone. Then I'm gonna take some pictures in the outfits with my camera, and I'm also gonna do some other types of content too that I have planned. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you through how I do that and what it looks like. But first, I need to look more like a human, so let's do that real quick. Much better. Much better. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of show you my setup here. Let me turn you around. So there's all the clothes, and here's like a light stand I have, and then I have like a mini little bendable tripod that I usually use for my phone, usually this camera. And hey, look, you can see me, TikTok, woo. And so then it's just gonna be here. This is what we're doing. Super exciting. And I'll link everything down below of what I currently use for like my camera, my tripod, kind of like my whole setup. Like the copper pipes up here, I just got from the hardware store. I made this back when I was living in Tennessee. Super easy. I'll see if I can find the tutorial that I followed. And then like these curtains, these are actually from our apartment in Tennessee, because we lived on the first floor and our windows didn't have any blinds, and we were able to put a tension rod through it, whereas like these have blinds. So then we're just like, no, we don't need to use these, and there's nowhere to put a tension rod currently. So I just use them as backdrops. And I've gotten some like curtains at Goodwill. I've gotten some super cheap like at Target. So I have kind of a variety of what I typically use. I do want to get some more though. And I also want to get some paper that I can hang up like through there and then drop it down so I could do more of a full body shot, but that will be in the future. But I'll make sure to link everything below. So let's get started. Hello, so we finished the TikTok. It is slowly uploading. It's been on 14% for a couple minutes now. It typically takes less time, maybe because I added extra effects for fun. I don't know what's happening, but I feel absolutely elegant in my outfit here. It's a little tight on the hips, but I truly love this dress and how my hair looks and how my makeup looks and everything. So I'm just gonna keep all my hair on one side. So I'm definitely gonna take some photos in this. So I'm gonna set it up in my living room and just kind of look like casual, like dressed up but nowhere to go. So I'm gonna set that up now, and then yeah, so you guys can see how that works. All right, so I got everything set up. I have my little, it looks so pathetic. There's my, here, let me flip you around. There's my camera, and it has a remote shutter, and I have the remote, and then that's how I take pictures on a little tripod. And it's gonna be shooting over in this direction. Please ignore everything in the living room. We are organizing currently. So here's a time lapse of me trying to take pictures of myself. Okay, there we go. All right, now that we're done with those pictures, make sure to head over to my Instagram to check those out and how they turned out. I am really super excited about them. They're more of like a fashion Vogue type style, and I'm excited. So at least just what it looked like the back of the camera. So I'm gonna film one more TikTok because I look fabulous, and I wanna make sure I actually do something with this look before I completely change into our next content that we are making. I have a couple of different things that I need to shoot for different products and collabs, so I need to do that. Just gonna film one more TikTok, and then I'll show you what our next look and how I'm gonna create that content. All right, here we are. New outfit, same old outfit, just add a little ribbon in the back of my hair to do a cool shot from behind, and that's going to showcase a window that I'm going to do some cool Photoshop on. I still have literally everything on my bed still, so we need to take care of that and set up the scene, and then take some other pictures, and then call it a day. As you're able to see, it took many tries, many of fixing this freaking bow to make sure it was on the right place and readjusting. So that's why I schedule content days to be an entire day, because it often takes a lot of time for me to readjust and where things are, because I'm often shooting myself, like by myself. So, and I don't have a camera that can hook up to my phone as of yet. I don't have the adapter because it's very hard to get and it's very expensive. So I do what I can with what I have. So that's why I kind of make these days like a big, not event, but it's a big thing for me to do, because it's a lot of time and it takes a lot of time, and I need to be patient for that. So let me take this off here if I can. Hello. Okay. So now I have to shoot for I have one other shot to get, and I'm gonna do a flat lay for that. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna execute this, but let's figure that out together. So it's for a company called Bangs. I'm an ambassador for them, and each month we're required to do a post. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this flat lay, because it's all the cozy. That's what it's called. So let me put you on a tripod. Hold on. Okay, now you're on a tripod. Much better for especially me. And I'll definitely need to take all this stuff down. So let's move those out of the way. We're gonna use my bed again because, which fun fact, if you go to my Instagram, I did a flat lay not too long ago, and I actually just used my sheets, and I had a lot of response from that and people really liked it. So I'm gonna use my duvet cover as my backdrop because all the cozy. So let's get the shoes. Let's see. And I recently just did like organize my closet, and I'm absolutely in love. So if you guys want me to show you, well, I'll just give you a brief tour. So here is my closet. It's all beautifully organized and I can see everything that I have in my closet, and I have a full length mirror. Well, like one of those like college mirrors, but it helps. And then I have all my ears behind the door. Super cute. Okay. And super great place to store them. So let's look for cozy things. Well, first we need the shoes. I'm just gonna go with my simple like off-white ones. I like those the best. I do have another pair that I use fairly often, but for the vibe that I'm going, all the cozy, I'm thinking like whites and fuzzy and all those things. So we're gonna do these. Is there any? Ooh, I do have a sweater. I have this white Spirit jersey. This one. It's actually from Christmas 2019. Focus, please. It's actually from Christmas 2019 that I got on a whim when I went to Hollywood Studios and I was cold. So this will be a good piece. Really for flat lays, I'm just trying to look for a lot of different textures and different sizes of things. So let me see if there's anything else that I can grab that might be. I'll be right back and I'll show you what I find. Okay, hello. All right, so I collected some things. Let me show you. So we have the bangs. I just kind of have them flipped over for now until I'm absolutely ready to shoot with them. Strap, hello. We got the Spirit jersey that's super fuzzy. Put this down. I have this Target candle, and then I have one of my favorite mugs. I have a book that I'm currently reading. I was just gonna have it open. Then I have these black fuzzy socks because I really didn't have anything that's not Christmassy, because that's not the vibe right now. We are out of the Christmas season. We are into winter, or at least winter here in Florida. I know that would be like winter in home, which would be Wisconsin, which they have a lot of snow right now. So let's see how I can do this. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I got. It's kind of the vibe, the look. We'll see how it turns out. All right, so here we are. This is kind of what a day looks like for me, going through and making content at home. All the locations tend to be typically the same, but I try to make it different every time, which can be hard making content at home, which is why I take a lot of inspiration from Pinterest and Instagram, and just kind of thinking of different ways of how I can frame the photo to make it a little bit different. So I hope this kind of gives you a good idea of how I create content at home and how that kind of works. For a lot of these, I've had ideas for a while that were just like brewing in my head. A lot of times when I'm doing like monotonous tasks or during my work day for my full-time job, I actually think of a lot of ideas and then I write them down. I have notebooks everywhere, and that's kind of how I keep track of these ideas, and then just plan a day and execute them all. And then that way I have all of these pieces of content to share with you guys, and I'm not trying to shoot each day, because I've done that and it's a lot. It's nicer to plan things out so then I don't have to worry about it, especially since I have a full-time job that helps pay the bills. So that's where we're at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok so then you can see all of these different pieces of content and how they came to be and how they look now, as well as if you already aren't subscribed, make sure you are so you can check out more fun videos like this and other adventures that I have here in Orlando and beyond when we can travel beyond. I'm so excited to be doing videos like this. It really makes me really happy to create content that I love seeing and I love doing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it too and stick around because it really means the world to me. So until next time, bye guys.